Welcome back to the video, everybody, and we have a very special review for you today. The car of the future is here. This is the 2023 Tesla Model S Plaid. We'll give you a quick walk around. We'll show you some of the new features for the 2023 Plaid, as well as different options it comes with over just a regular Model S. And we'll show you the inside, and then we'll show you a little bit of a driving review as well. So jumping down here to the front, these are the new redesigned front headlights. They're updated for 2023. As you can see on the Model S Plaid, you have this kind of front splitter that drops down, giving it a much more aggressive look. And again, those headlights are refreshed for 2023. Jumping around to the side here, we have carbon ceramic brakes on the Plaid. Kind of see they're poking behind. And we have a stagger setup. So in the front you have two 55s. These are a 19-inch wheel. And in the back you have two 85s, again with a 19. So walking around, we'll notice here you do have side cameras. When you turn your turn signals on, these cameras will activate and you can see who is beside you. You can see, one thing I want to mention as you're coming around the side here, you can see how wide this Tesla Model S Plaid is. So as we continue around the side, we have these nice folding mirrors. And again, for 2023, another new feature is that this entire roof is glass. And you can see that very well on the inside. But it looks so aggressive. Coming around the side here, your typical Model S appearance from the side. A little bit of a side sill extension there on the side a little bit. Coming around back, like I said, we have the 285s, and this wheel again has the 19-inch wheel, but this is a 285/40 R19, again with those carbon ceramic brakes poking through again. As we come around to the back here, we are supercharging, and so that brings me to the supercharging point. This car charges so much faster than the previous models did, and it is, I think in about half an hour, we're pretty low, I think 19% battery, and it charges crazy fast compared to the previous models. As you can see, we're coming around the back here. We have this nice carbon fiber rear deck lid spoiler, and again we have new updated tail lights for the 2023 Model S Plaid, and you can see it's a very nice update there. It looks super modern, so futuristic. And as we come around the back here, we just jump around the supercharger, you can see we have the Model S Plaid. This is the Plaid badge that they use. We have a nice kind of a rear diffuser almost around the back with that nice spoiler. And just the stance of this car is just unbelievable how wide it is. You can see it. You can see these whole body lines right on the side here. Just pokes it out, looks so aggressive. Again, you have a brake up in the top there, as well as kind of a rear hatch trunk area with lots of space, your Plaid badge, and again coming around the side here, you have cameras everywhere in this thing. You have cameras in the door pillars, you have them in the side as well, and this car is just incredible. I'll give you a full side profile here, and it is just a stunning car. Now this one is optioned with the 19s. The 19s give you more range on it, so it gets about 650 kilometers on a full charge, which is absolutely incredible with the 19s. You can option 21s, but your fuel range, or sorry, your battery range will go down. So the 19s are a good option there, and you can just see how aggressive it looks from the front, the whole car, and you can see how wide it is. And this car is just incredible. It is truly the car of the future. Now we're going to jump on the inside show you around the inside and all the cool features it has inside, and then we'll show you how it drives. And this thing, spoiler alert, it drives like you are on a cloud. We'll see you on the inside. And now if you're wondering what your key looks like, it is this. It comes as this nice Tesla key, and it's just a card almost. It comes in this little packet here, kind of neat. And then you of course have your key card there that you'll use to get in and out of your Tesla Model S Plaid. Okay, as you can see, we have the frunk popped, and there's a little bit of storage here. Why it's so small though is because you have one motor in the front. The other two motors are going to be above each wheel. So this wheel, of course, on this side, and the wheel on the other side, you will find the other two motors. And then in the front, you have the one motor here, as well as a little bit of frunk space. Not bad, but again, you don't get the Model S Plaid for the frunk space. Another thing to note is that on the older generations of the Model S, the windshield washer fluid cap used to be way up here, used to be right up in there, and it's almost impossible to get into way up in there. So they made a good change there, and way more usable, way more practical to put your windshield washer fluid into. But just look at this car, unbelievable. So that's the front space, not bad. Like I said, you don't get it for, you don't get a Tesla Model S Plaid for the front space. So we've got the rear kind of a hatch trunk area open, and you can see there's a decent amount of space back here. Of course, it didn't come with these mats, it came with the carpet right underneath it. But we've got a good amount of storage. Those seats will fold down just by pressing the little buttons there on each corner. Those seats will fold down, and you could get right through with more than enough space for your average kind of a grocery trip or something like that. But underneath, you even have some more storage. If you lift up the carpet, you have a very deep pocket right underneath there, and that is quite deep actually. I was surprised at that. But you have lots of storage down there, and then if you want to put your mats back, you can do that with still lots of storage in the back here as well. You just press that button there right on the trunk, and that'll open up for you, and then you could access all of your trunk space. Now, jumping behind the wheel of this 2023 Tesla Model S Plaid, and this car is truly incredible and a car of the future for sure. So, looking at the steering wheel first, you'll see there's no gear shifter, there's no gear select, there's nothing even on the steering wheel that you would press. So first off, looking at the steering wheel, obviously a heated leather wrapped steering wheel. We'll start on this side. You see these arrows here, these are for your turn signals. You press them, and then if it stays on, you'll press it again to shut it off. You do have your high beam light. Everything's a button in here. You have, jumping over on this side, you have your horn, cruise control. Jumping down here, you have your windshield wipers and your microphone to tell the Model S what to do. So for example, I can press it, open glove box. And you can see it opens the glove box, which is pretty cool. And I think the best feature, what everyone wants to see of this car, is the center screen. But before we get there, look at all the matte carbon fiber that you have in this car. And this center screen is incredible. Right now we're charging, and you can see the charge rate, if you can see that, shows 534 kilometers per hour charge rate, which is just incredible. And it shows 30 minutes of charging. This is a supercharger, but those are just incredible. Like I said, the entire roof is glass, and that is so cool. The headliner is all suede. Even the A-pillars are all suede, headliner suede. Just incredible. Just incredible. So jumping over to this screen here, Everything is controlled basically via this screen here. You can see your compass. Look at this navigation that it has. Look at how detailed everything is. You can see the heat lines of the traffic. You can see each building that you would want to go to. This is just an incredible car. You can connect your Netflix. You can connect your account here. You can sign in. You can do Netflix, YouTube, Twitch. Only YouTube if you're watching Twins Garage videos. Will only allow that. You can see you have your climate control, heated and cooled seats. You can even adjust the way the air or heat comes out of the vents right behind your steering wheel, or even on that side as well. You can adjust where and how the air comes out, which is just incredible. It really is. And you can see there we've got the cooled seat on. Really is the car of the future. Just incredible. You can even look at the rear if you want to turn your rear fan on, your fan speed, your temperature, everything like that. Jumping over to this is where it gets cool. So you can see you have all your controls for your vehicle here on your screen. Mirrors, you adjust your mirrors, everything that you would want through that screen. Steering wheel, you can adjust that via this steering column here. If you wanted to go up, down, in, or out. Get out of that. You have your wipers, window lock. You can raise and lower the suspension. We'll show you that in a second. You can fold your mirrors. You have your display. This is pretty cool. If you wanted it to go to the center, the screen will move to the center. If you want it to go to your passenger, it actually tilts to your passenger. We'll tilt that back. Of course, you can open your glove box via that button there. The brightness. We can go to pedals and steering. Acceleration. Don't forget, this is the Plaid. So right now we have the acceleration on chill. You can move that to sport. And then if you want a very bad migraine or headache, you can go on Plaid. This also has the drag strip mode, how to launch as well. If you did want to give yourself that amazing headache, you could do that. Track mode, there's buttons here to apply brakes when regenerative braking is limited. Shift out of park. We'll drop down into our suspension. So you have different options here. You have very high, high, medium, and low. So right now we're on medium suspension. You can control your damping, your adaptive damping for the suspension. You have comfort, auto, sport, and then advanced if you wanted to put it into that. As you can see, we are charging here currently. Autopilot is still a beta in Canada here, so there's no full autopilot as of yet, but that is coming, of course, in Canada. Child lock, everything like that. You have your headlight controls, the dome lights, turn signals, everything like that. Again, your display, if you want it light, dark, or auto. Your brightness, the display tilt. The screen clean mode is when it will shut off the screen so you can wipe it down. This, of course, has a rear display. We'll show you that when we get into the back seats. You can show your trips, navigation. You have tons of safety in this vehicle. It constantly beeps at you for all the safety features that it has. It's constantly telling you what to do and who needs to buckle up their seatbelt. But if you're wondering, there's no gear shifter. How do I put this car into gear? How do I drive it? You'll see right on the side here, we have a parked. It'll show your car and then it will show neutral. You will press it to go into neutral. You will press the P up there to go into park. If you want to put it into reverse, you slide that car down. That will put into a reverse, and slide it up will put it into drive. And then you can use all of your 2.1 seconds 0 to 60 in this Tesla Model S Plaid And this interior is just incredible. We'll jump into the back seats to show you that. But another thing we want to mention too is that you have a little pocket here in the bottom, which everyone might be like, that is a normal thing, that every car has that. Before, I think it was the 2018 Tesla Model S's did not have a door pocket on the bottom. They just had your normal door with no pocket, which is incredible. You'll press this button to get out of the door. More of that carbon fiber and the very soft touch material. And in a 2018 Model S, there was no center console. So you actually have to pay to get a center console in your Tesla Model S Plaid, which is just incredible. You can see we have these nice cup holders here with the matte carbon fiber around it. Your hazards, suede material there as well. This is just an incredible car. You have the matte black carbon fiber everywhere, just poured into this vehicle, which is just incredible. And this one has a rear screen in the back, so we will jump into the back seats to see how your passengers will fit in your Tesla Model S Plaid when the driver is giving everybody headaches in this 0 to 60 time of 2.1 seconds.
All right, guys, we are in the back seat of this 2023 Tesla Model S Plaid, and as you can see, we have the glass roof, and it's, boy, is it ever visible from back here, and it looks amazing. I am 6'3", and I do have a lot of headroom back here, but we will jump into the screen. So you can see here, same settings as we had on the screen up front for your climate. You can see here, you can adjust where you want the air to come out from. You can see I'm moving it. You want it more directed to the left or to the right, you can do so. Also, you can turn it on and off. But as you come down to the bottom here, you can see you can adjust different temperatures. And then come here, you can turn on either heated seats or cooled seats and just temperatures. You can go down here, we have a music setting. You could adjust different music from back here. And then, so this is only, while you're driving, you could only view the Netflix, YouTube, Twitch, all the kind of media settings from the back screen. The rear screen, you can't view it from the front, obviously, because you're driving, but you can view them all from back here. And like we said before, only Twins Garage is what you guys will be watching on YouTube. And you can see here, you can adjust the audio, but not too much back here. It's pretty simple, but it's all you need. And I was surprised that this Tesla Model S Plaid had a rear touchscreen that's actually big enough that you can see. So very nice. The door panels are very simple. As you can see, there's a nice kind of soft touch material, and then you have your button to open the door, and then you have your window buttons. But very nice interior from the back. The seats are very nice as well, very comfortable. And yeah, this car is just simply amazing.